What's going on, everybody? Crazy Dog back with another late night Cleveland Browns video for you guys as I have injury status updates on two very important players in the Browns secondary, as well as some Browns free agent news. Well, sort of. I mean, the Browns had 5 players in for tryouts today, so I'm going to talk a little bit about who the Browns had in town and see if maybe we sign one or two of them. Now, I did look at the names, and some of them do ring a bell. So that's good. I do recognize some of the names, but we'll get into that in a minute. Before I get into that stuff, however, be sure as always to hit the like button, subscribe, and hit the bell. Become a member. Share this video out. Share the streams out. Tell your friends about the channel, man, because football season's right around the corner. And it's about to get lit over here, man. I cannot freaking wait for Sunday. So speaking of Sunday, like I said, I have injury status updates on Denzel Ward, who's missed time due to a concussion, and Juan Thornhill, who apparently injured his calf at some point. Like, I didn't even know he was hurt until I saw his name on the injury report. I was like, wait, what? Hope it's not too bad. Anyways, shout out to Jake Trotter for giving us the updates on both Ward and Thornhill. First off, we're going to start off with Denzel Ward, as Jake Trotter tweeted this out, and I quote, "Browns cornerback Denzel Ward is off the injury report, clearing him to play Sunday versus Bengals." And I'll say this, we really need Denzel Ward against the Bengals because he's seemingly been able to contain Jamar Chase. Yeah. I don't know if I would have been able to trust Emerson or Newsome against Chase. We need those two to go against Boyd and Higgins, right? Losing Ward for this game would have been brutal for our secondary. So, Ward playing, although it's going to be kind of concerning because he's coming off a concussion. Hopefully he can, not do what he did to cause the concussion. Most likely he made a pretty serious hit. If he could just chill out with these freaking big-ass hits, we'll be fine. Because he has a tendency to want to knock the teeth out of somebody. I'm sure his head's still ringing from that hit he had against Maryland a couple years ago, where Gus Johnson had the famous call, "You got barbecue back there? You didn't invite me? Hurt my feelings." I'm pretty sure his head's still ringing from that hit. I think he did that hit a couple years ago, too, against the Bengals. Was it last year? It might have been, now that I think about it. He had a hit similar to that one. Yeah, I'm sure his head's still ringing from that hit. Now, as far as Juan Thornhill goes, again, Jake Trotter gave us an update, and I quote, "Safety Juan Thornhill calf is listed as questionable." And you look at the full injury report, Thornhill's the only one with a status. Now, what's really shocking to me is Alex Wright, as he was out with knee surgery. He practiced fully today. Now, does that mean he's going to play? I don't know. We might see him on like a pitch count or something every once in a while. But thank God we got depth there. But man, if we get to see Alex Wright out there, ooh, that would be awesome. Obviously, the other guys on the injury report, you have Denzel Ward. Obviously, he's good to go. Marquise Goodwin's been battling an illness. Amari Cooper, Jack Conklin, and Joel Bitonio all had rest days, so they're good to go. If you take off the rest days, we would have only had, 4 players on the injured list? Right? Ward, Thornhill, and Goodwin. Not too bad for week 1. But we all know by the bye week, that list is going to grow. We've seen how big the injury report can get for the Browns. Sheesh. And as for the Bengals, only one player has a status. That is Joseph Osai, who is out with an ankle injury. He did not practice all week. The other guys pretty much practiced the entire week, besides Awuzie, who was limited on, today being Friday. Yeah, he was limited. Everyone else was full the entire week. Boyd, Burrow, and Smith. By the way, I saw Burrow got that extension. So how about this, Browns? Let's go out there and get a sack for every $1 million that Burrow has. That's a lot of sacks. But no, seriously, let's wreak havoc this Sunday. Okay? Let's put Burrow in the ground. Like bury him in the ground. Yeah. I want to see Miles and Za'Darius having parties in their backfield. I want to see a meeting of the D-line in their backfield. I want to see like 4 Browns players all converging on Joe Burrow at one time. Make it to where they have to split the sack, not by halves, by quarters. Yeah. 4 players get to him at once. You see, quarter of a sack. Never before. Leave it to the Browns to be the first. But yeah, that is the injury report. And then as for the Browns hosting players for tryouts, the Browns hosted 5 players for tryouts today. 2 running backs and 2 linebackers. Linebackers, Trayvon Howard, Davion Taylor, who played for Philly under Jim Schwartz. He was actually drafted while Jim Schwartz was there in Philadelphia in 2020. And then Michael Walker, former Falcon. Running backs Darwin Thompson and Jarrett Patterson. I've seen their names on the tryout list quite a bit this offseason, so they're just going around trying to get their name out there. In terms of who I think we could possibly sign, I think Davion Taylor's name obviously jumps out because he's played for Jim Schwartz before. But yeah, Trayvon Howard wouldn't be bad. Michael Walker would be solid, but I think Davion Taylor would have the edge just because he played for Jim Schwartz and he would know the system. But that's pretty much it. I mean, if we do sign any of these guys, they're probably going to be practice squad or, deep roster guys. I wouldn't expect much from them if we did sign them. They probably wouldn't be here long. But yeah, with that being said, guys, figured I'd do a nice quick video for you. With that being said, the Guardians just got a bases loaded walk, so that's awesome. It is 4-1 Guardians. Let's see if they can actually hold this lead. But knowing our bullpen, what they need to do is back in Progressive Field. They need to take a choking hazard sign and put it on the door to the bullpen. Warning, choking hazard. Oh man, that would be that'd be hilarious. Choking hazard. Oh boy. But yeah, guys, I will see you all tomorrow at around noon for Buckeyes and Penguins. Hopefully the Buckeyes can take care of business and hopefully we see some good things out of the guys tomorrow. So with that being said, I'm Crazy Dog. Let's go Browns, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye!